What's up, everyone? Got a evening vinyl update. Um, got some cool shit in here. One of the records that's in here though, I actually showed this. I actually showed it in my last video that I did for my dissection collection, but I wanted 5 records to show, so I just went ahead and threw it in there because I know I was debating whether or not to put it in there, put it into my next update or not, but I decided to just so I would have 5 records to show. So, and I'm for anybody that didn't watch my dissection collection video, then here's your chance to be able to see that record as well. So, yeah. So yeah, pretty good variety of stuff in this video. Um, all 5 different bands, so that's good. None by the same band. No more than one by the same band, so that's good. Alright, so let's start off with a classic that I'm sure everybody is familiar with. This is Black Sabbath with Volume 4. Obviously their 4th album. Now, I don't know if this is the original 1972 pressing. I don't think it is. I can't find the year that this came out. I was gonna check Discogs and I kind of forgot, but the only thing I can find is the year 72, which is the year the record came out. I can't find the year of this pressing because I do not think this is an original pressing. There's no way this can be an original pressing. I'd be surprised if it was. So yeah, I got gatefold, and you kind of got like this booklet or pages attached, which is really cool. See, I just don't think they did this kind of shit back then. That's why I really just don't think this can be an original pressing. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, not much I need to say about this because I'm assuming that all of you have heard it. Just a crappy white sleeve. I'm not going to pull it out because it was a pain in the ass to get back in. Just black vinyl. Nothing special. Now, I don't know about you guys. I really don't know what to feel about Changes. I mean, I've never been a big fan of that song. I just thought Sabbath was one of those bands that should have never attempted to do a ballad. And then it was even worse when fucking um, Kelly Osbourne went and fucking redid it with Ozzy. That just made me want to fucking slit my throat. It was so horrible. The original is okay. I'm just not a big fan of that song. I don't know why. I just feel like, I mean, like, I like the piano and shit in it. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people will disagree. There's a lot of people that will disagree with me. I just really just don't think Black Sabbath is one of those bands that should have done a ballad. I don't know. But I mean, fuck. That's just my opinion, though. A lot of good stuff. Snowblind is probably my favorite track off the album. But all you guys have probably heard this. I would assume so because it's fucking Black Sabbath. But if you haven't, this is definitely a record you need to hear. So yeah. Black Sabbath Volume 4. Good album. Picked it up at my local record store too. I was very surprised when I saw this there. It's definitely a good find. Alright, so this is the next one. This is the one that I showed in my dissection video that I had not shown in an update. Live in Stockholm 2004. I also have this on CD. Well, if you watched that video, you already know. But for those of you who didn't watch it, this is for you. So yeah, really fucking good live album. I really like this live album. Pretty good quality for what it's worth. Double LP, just black vinyl. Labels are kind of cool though. I know I mentioned it in the last video I did, but they really should have made this a gatefold since it was a double LP. I hate it when they do that shit. I have a few other records that are like that too, where it's a double LP set and it's not a fucking gatefold. I hate that so much. It's so fucking annoying. Yeah, man, this is a really fucking good live album. They basically play every song off Storm of the Lights Bane, and pretty much the best songs off off the Somber Lane. The only couple of ones from the Somber Lane that I think they should have added would have been Black Horizons and Heaven's Damnation. Which actually, I think Heaven's Damnation is on the CD version of this. I don't think it was listed on the track listing, but I think it's on there. It's not on this version though. I'd have to listen to it again and make sure, but yeah. Yeah, fucking great, man. Cuz I've been wanting this shit on vinyl for a while now. And it's not too hard to find, but I was able to find a pretty nice copy for what it's worth, and I got it for a good price. So yeah, that's Dissection with Live in Stockholm, 2004. If you love Dissection and you haven't heard this, definitely go check that out. Good stuff. All right, next we got. Now this is one of the few Norwegian bands that I didn't really get into like hardcore, you know, like I just thought they were like okay. I didn't really think they were like amazing like some people do. But I finally got around to grabbing something by them. This is Enslaved with Frost. Second album, I believe, I'm not mistaken. Came out in '94, I'm pretty sure. This is a 2016 reissue on Osmos, and Osmos did a really good job with this reissue. It's most of the time it's a hit or miss with Osmos. They either do a really good job or they do a really shitty job. So they did a good job with this one though. I really like how they did this. Like you can like feel it. Like yeah, like if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain. But yeah, looks really nice. Really fucking good album. I probably like their first album the best, but which I don't think that one's been reissued yet. I'm not sure, but when it does, I definitely want to pick that one up as well as Eld. So yeah, got the band logo and album title, lyrics on the back. And just black vinyl. I think there was a couple of other different vinyl versions, but they were sold out, I believe. So I got this off Hell's Headbangers. And actually, I'm not sure about the other pressings, but the black vinyl was limited to 500 copies. This particular reissue. So, and I'd seen this on Hell's Headbangers for a while now, and I was like, and I was going to order one record in particular, which is the next record I'm going to show. And I was like, well, fuck. I was like, just like most people, I usually like to get, when I order from like, you know, distros and stuff like that, I usually like to get at least one more thing, especially with Hell's Headbangers. I usually like to get at least one more record or something just to justify the shipping cost. So I was like, well, fuck, I should probably pick this up, you know, before it goes out of stock. You know, so I did, and I'm glad I did. Really good album. Like I said, I prefer their first album more, but this is my second favorite, so. I mean, I really only care about the first few Enslaved albums, because I know, you know, they took kind of a different direction after their third album, so. Good album, though. but you know, for those of you that listen to black metal, you've heard this, so I don't really need to say anything else about it. So that's Enslaved with Frost. Nice to finally have something by them. Alrighty, and I'm a little late to the game on this, as I know most people have probably already shown this in their updates. Those people that listen to black metal have probably already shown this. Inquisition's newest album, Bloodshed Across the Empyrean Altar Beyond the Celestial Zenith. Holy fuck. That's an album title. Really fucking good album, man. Fuck, just Inquisition is just one of those fucking bands that just, they don't disappoint. All their albums are fucking great. And this album will definitely be on my end of the year list. So you got a really nice gatefold here. Double LP. I got the white vinyl version, which was limited to 900 copies worldwide. The kind that I wanted was sold out, which I already knew it was going to be. I can't remember what color it was, but it was that one and the black vinyl I think were sold out. And I think the only ones that were still available was white vinyl and the picture disc, I believe. Yeah, because if they still had the black vinyl in stock, I probably would have just got the black vinyl. Because I really don't care much for white vinyl. I know a lot of people really like white vinyl, but I'm just kind of like, it's cool, but it's not like amazing. It's pretty generic in my opinion. So yeah, printed inner sleeve here. I really fucking like that picture. Lyrics on the back. Really nice white vinyl. Labels are really cool too. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about Inquisition a couple times in the past. Really fucking good band. Yeah, and speaking of which, they just announced a tour with Mayhem, and I forgot the other band that's opening. But fuck, I wish I could go to that. I wish I could go see them on that tour. I would more so go for Inquisition than Mayhem. I think the closest they're coming to my area is Chicago, which I wouldn't want to go by myself. I'd have to have someone to go with, you know. So I guess this is just some liner notes and some other credits and whatnot on this side. Really cool picture on this side. And again, white vinyl with the cool labels. Yeah, I know a lot of people talk about, you know, the vocals when they talk about, you know, Inquisition. You know, you either like them or you don't. They grow on you though. Like I said, I've said before, when I first heard Inquisition, I wasn't a big fan of the vocals, but then I went back and started listening to them again, and I was like, damn, it's actually really fucking good. I mean, you get used to the vocals. I like them now. And this is a really fucking good album. Go ahead and show the gatefold again. So yeah, man, that's Inquisition with Bloodshed Across the Empyrean Altar, Beyond the Celestial Zenith. Really fucking good album. Like I said, this is guaranteed a spot on my end of the year list. I'm already putting my end of the year list together since we only have like a couple of more months left, and I really don't think there's a whole lot more releases that are going to be coming up. Yeah, good stuff. Alrighty, let's see. Got one more. Now, I was a little pissed off. I just got this in the fucking mail today. I was kind of pissed off. Not because of the release itself, but because of the seller that I bought it from. But let's wait to talk about that. This is I Shall Become with In the Falling Snow. You don't know them, which I'd be surprised if you did. Um, Black metal band from Illinois. Um, they're not like I would think some people would probably call them a DSBM band, but um, they have like the atmosphere and stuff in their music, and there's definitely some DSBM elements, but I really don't feel like they're full on DSBM. Really fucking good band though. I just got into this band, and I happened to stumble across a copy of this on Discogs for a really good price, um, like less than $15, still sealed. Now here's where we get to that. So the seller said that it was mint condition, and still sealed. Sleeve was mint, and the media was mint. Does this look mint to you? It's that fucking huge bend right there. Now let me clarify something. Just because a record is still sealed does not mean the sleeve is automatically in mint condition. So I will mention this to the seller because even with it still sealed, you could easily see that if you paid attention, you know. So yeah, that's my rant on that. I was so pissed off, man. I'm just glad that I got this for a really good price, because if I would have ended up spending too much and then to find out that, you know, this bullshit that, you know, this was there, fuck, man, that would have really pissed me off. Which it was still sealed, but obviously I opened it, so yeah. I just left the shrink wrap on. Got a small little rectangle sheet here. Got some lyrics on the back. And just black vinyl. Oh, fuck. What year did this come out? 2008. This is their second album, released on No Colors Records. Which, I mean, No Colors Records are not... They're a label that's not really known for doing, like, you know, high-quality releases. So... I mean, because... I mean... It's kind of flimsy too, you know, compared to, so I guess I can kind of see how that easily happened. But yeah, this is really fucking good stuff though, guys. If you're a fan of, like, I'll just throw it out there, if you're a fan of DSBM or just, you know, like black metal in general, this is definitely worth checking out. This is good stuff. I haven't checked out any of their other albums yet. They have like 5 other albums. But I am going to at some point. But this is really good. I was just, you know, just whacked myself in the face with the record. I was just fucking browsing through Discogs one day, and I was like, yeah, let's see if they have any copies for sale. And I just stumbled across it for a good price, and I was like, fuck, man. I was like, that's way too good of a deal to pass up for this great of a record. So I bought it. Yeah, man, really fucking good. Definitely check this out if you're into that kind of stuff. You know, like I said, it's not full on DSBM, but it's close enough. It's honestly, it's better than most DSBM anyways. So yeah, really good stuff though. That's I Shall Become with In the Falling Snow. Good stuff. And I totally forgot to put this back in there. Oh well. I'll do that afterwards. Alright guys, that's it. Let's see. I'm definitely going to be recording another update tomorrow. I know it's going to include a few CDs. It might include a record or two as well. Not sure yet, so you'll definitely have a couple of updates this week. But yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for that next update.